Mr.
Whoa,
Lee, how's it going?
that was kind of harsh.
Well, I mean, I just throw it out there so
You
that
know,
people know what they're getting from the get-go.
sometimes, sometimes there's just not much news that's interesting.
Well, that is true.
Bluey just
So,
broke us. That's
yes.
top of the hour. Bluey broke us.
Well, yeah, we had Bluey on our little video that we play before the live stream, and YouTube decided that no, no, we weren't going to do that.
Oh, it's back
So,
again. We're okay. We're okay on YouTube again.
okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Stopping and
fantastic.
starting.
Good
That
job.
confused them by stopping the podcast and starting again.
Oh my word. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Hello, Noel. Larky Noel. So
Um,
Bluey was a hit.
yep, everybody loves Bluey.
Everyone loves Bluey. Maybe we should put Bluey on in the Discord channel somewhere. Like have a Bluey channel.
I
So
think definitely we need a
24,
Bluey channel.
24/7 Bluey.
Oh, that'll be
The
hilarious.
busiest Discord channel in the whole world. We just sat there watching Bluey. Wow.
Um,
Yeah, weird week this week. There's been news, but not really interesting. You know, just like okay, like stuff repeating
yeah,
themselves, and I don't know.
yep. I think there was a lot of news last week, and so everyone is just newsed out a bit.
Yeah, especially me. I think maybe I don't know. I keep reading stories going, it's not that interesting. It's not a story.
Yeah, not a story. Oh, how you been, Mr. Lee? Been
All
a
right.
week?
Oh, I created a website on Friday.
Oh, yes. Is it a good website?
Oh, it's the best website. We have this old bit of software which is costing us $1,000 a month to run.
Oof, okay.
And no one uses it. It's all historical data. So they were backing up this data to SQL database. And then we were getting requests, like Damien guy where was getting a request to look at the data. So he logs into the SQL, types in a procedure, like a query, gets the information, then tells them. I'm like, that's done. There must be a better way of doing that. So I built a website using ChatGPT.
How
It
good is
was
that?
amazing. Not just good, mate. It's amazing. So you literally just go in there, you go, okay. So I just said, I have this stored procedure. I want to build a website. How do I do it? And it went, oh, you just use this. I was like, oh. And this is how you install a JavaScript, a Java server. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, right, okay, cool. So I got it all working and mucking around. I got everything going. I had one little, all it had was like a name. Really basic though, like a really basic kind of like enter product number here. Press
Oh,
enter and it
yes.
made a form, made a little field. I was like, wait a
Oh,
minute.
nice.
How can I make this modern? It give me a list of things to do. I said, make this modern. It gave me a new HTML script. I pasted in this HTML, index.html, and it was all modern looking. I was like, oh, I didn't have to do anything. I just have to ask how to do it and then do it. And then, so
Mm-hmm.
today I added a second field. So now there's two fields. There's products or customers.
Look at you go, like a pro.
I am like basically a programmer now.
Man,
Well,
you're gonna just don't let your boss listen to this podcast, otherwise he might replace you with the bots.
I said on Monday, we do a Monday morning meeting. And I said, I
Yep.
built an exciting website. And he's like, an exciting website? I was like, well, it was for me. I was excited. So for the last 2 days, he's been taking the mickey out of me. How exciting was your website, Lee? All the time. I'm like, yep. I don't care. Wait until I tell him tomorrow. Hey, I made it more exciting. There's now two fields.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, so that was I was just like, I spent basically Sunday, it only was like 2 hours to build a website from nothing to finished. It was like 2 hours. It's absolutely
Nice.
insane. It's absolutely nuts. And then
That's
obviously 2
fantastic.
hours of mucking around, of actually like, tweaking it, and you're making the table look nice and redoing the dates so it actually was just short date and just tweaking it a bit once I got the data in there. That was more messing
Yep.
around than actually building it from scratch.
Oh,
So
so
funny.
good.
So I'm now an expert in JavaScript and
Oh,
HTML
good man.
and
Oh,
SQL stored
fantastic.
procedures or queries. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, I mean, you can get heaps of jobs with that.
Yeah, as long as I can bring ChatGPT with me, I'm fine. Like it today, I put it into. I needed to add an extra field in. So, and I just continue the conversation because it just keeps remembering what you're doing. So I'm like, I want to add an extra custom. I want to add a extra customer field, into to look for customers in this SQL database. And it went, oh, you
Yep.
just need to do this, and it just gave me an extra couple of lines. I'll just edit this line here and edit this line here. And I was like, oh, I
Fantastic.
did it, and I was like, oh, it worked. Okay. Oh wow. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's awesome.
Just just double check the PowerShell you get it to right. it can get quite excited with PowerShell,
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's
nice.
like makes a whole bunch of variables that you never ever use.
This was good. I know a little bit of HTML, and I reading it going, it's actually good, and it explains. It's really good at comments as well.
Yeah, it's
That's what I
fantastic
really
with
like about the
comments.
comments is you can go, okay, cool, and you can drop in the comments and obviously try and explain it later. And then I wrote a little spreadsheet, a SharePoint page of what I did because I was like, this is really cool. So I grabbed all the information out of ChatGPT and made a little SharePoint page like, this is how I built this. So yeah,
No,
so cool.
uh,
Made me happy.
fantastic.
That was my Good Friday. That was a really good Friday. That was finishing that off. The boss was like, "You're
Oh,
way
it's
too excited
fantastic.
about this website." I was like, "Well, little things." For one, all it was at the time was a one-field website. It's all I built, but I was very excited.
That's too good.
Yeah, really funny.
Brilliant. Yeah, the AI is fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, I think for certain things it's awesome. Yeah, and I use it for a lot of scripting, a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah, for scripting, writing scripts, it's great. For random queries, it's also fantastic. Like, I went down the road to look for a gym today, and I found one, and they go, right, it's either $21 a week, or you get 6 months with, $490 upfront or whatever it is. So you go, okay. So I put that into old Chat GPT or Copilot or whatever, and I said, from this date to this date, how much is it per week? Because you can't say 6 months, because then it goes, oh, well, a month is an average of four whatever weeks. I want to know from this date to this date, if I paid $21 a week versus if I paid 400 for the whole weeks, what's the price difference? And it was pretty good. Comes up saying, oh, if you start on March 1st and you'll end up sometime in August for the 6 months, the $21 a week equals 560 something dollars. And if you paid 495, then you're getting like 18 or $17 some change per week you're paying. I'm like,
Okay.
this is great. It's taken into account like the week lengths of the months and everything. It hasn't just gone, this is the average. An average month is what, 4.66 weeks apparently according to AI.
See, yeah, Ahmed was right. He says don't trust AI with math, which I would agree. I'll be very, very careful with maths. It's not.
Oh no, the maths, I found Copilot is fantastic with maths.
Oh, okay.
Ridiculously good. Like I've gone back and double checked it and it's really good.
That's cool. Okay, yeah, I agree. I wouldn't let it do maths. I do super. So, okay, so this is another example today. I was trying to fill out. So we're building a bunch of admin accounts which are not attached to anything. Like have your email address attached to it, so you have your name as admin account. And I said,
Yep.
what's a good way of saying global admin but not saying global admin?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll tell you what it came up with. Even though I don't think anyone's going to hack us, it should be fine. Alternative global admin is central coordinator or universal manager, is what it said.
Oh, yeah, that's a
I was
good
like,
idea.
that's such a cool. And then I did Azure admin, and it came with cloud infrastructure coordinator. So that's the name of the account. I was like, that's actually really smart. Like it is what it is, but it doesn't really say I'm an admin
Yeah.
account.
It's not saying I'm a global admin, hack me, please.
Please, exactly. I was like, that's because I couldn't work it out. I was talking to one of the guys. We were trying to work it out, and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, shh, let's just use this. He's like, that's amazing. I was like, yeah, I know. Let's just use that. That's perfect.
Brilliant.
That's what I end up doing. Just go and do it. Well, I can't work this out. Let's go in there.
It's so good. Yeah, it's fantastic for ideas and stuff. For my books that I've been trying to write, I've been trying to write my first two kind of full-length novels. I've gone to ChatGPT for some ideas around certain things. And I just go, if this was to happen, what would be the outcome in 3 years? And it kind of just goes, and then it kind of gives you a rough idea about, oh yeah, if this event happens, that's a big world event, whatever, this is what will happen in 3 years, how it would play out.
Okay.
And you go, that's actually really clever.
Hmm.
Because there's a whole lot of stuff you don't think about.
Yes.
So it's very
'Cause
much that you don't know what you don't know.
we were mucking around with those scripts, weren't we? I think it's scripts or stories or something. And the stuff that's coming out was really cool. Oh, we're trying to build like little mini stories that we're playing for D&D.
Oh, yes.
And you're like, just an elf walking down the street, and I want him to go and meet somebody, and it goes and does a whole like scene. It's like, oh, that's amazing. And it just gives you a real good basic something to build off,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah.
Definitely. I found the something to build off is fantastic because it fleshes a lot of stuff out for you that you wouldn't have thought of, but it's also a fantastic base to kind of go, I like where you're going with this, get the inspiration and just run with it type
Well,
thing.
like writing that web page, I started with a real basic thing and just said I want to I've got this SQL procedure and I want to put it on a website. How do you do it? And it kind of went like that. I was like, oh, okay, cool, that makes sense. And then you say, well, can you specifically give me, because sometimes it's very general when it gives you an answer. So you have to kind of go, that's great, but can you actually add it to this piece of code? And then it will get the code and add it to it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
which is awesome.
Or
It's
when
really cool.
someone's handed off scripts to you and you have no idea what they do, copy
Oh,
the script
yeah,
into
yeah,
the
yeah,
chat
for
GPT
sure.
and say, explain this line by line. Fantastic way of figuring that out.
Yep.
But another thing I found out that it's really good at is just lost my train of thought.
Chickens. It's really good at
Chickens.
chickens.
Really good at
Or
chickens,
fish.
indeed.
Yes.
Did you see the article about the one guy who put like, he said, right, I'm eating this, like, this is my diet plan. Make me a meal plan for 10 weeks and give me the cooking instructions. And it just went, and it's like meal one on, like, this is breakfast day one, and just went for 10 weeks and gave him the recipes and how to cook it.
That's
He's
awesome.
like, cool, done and done. It's been really good with the gym plans as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's fantastic. Just really well, just easy to kind of grasp and get your head around.
Yeah, I've just been using the 3.5 version as well, just the basic one.
Right.
And it's fine.
I like the Bing one, the version 4 for creative mode.
Yeah, but I find what I need it for is scripting and stuff like that.
Yeah, the scripting is quite cool. Also, how are you phrasing your prompts?
I talk to it.
Do you say, hello chat, can you please do this and this for me? Or do you just be like, make me this?
It starts off with, so how did I do it? Oh my god, I'm just looking at the creating HTML one. So this was very much a command because all I had was a command. So create HTML front end using this query. That's all I said.
Okay.
And then it said blah,
So-
blah, 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 blah.
With ChatGPT, there's something interesting that you can do as well. If you're nice to it, it makes your code better. And if you get a bunch of code in the beginning and you say to it, you can do better, please try again.
Oh, I do that. Yeah, I do definitely do that. I actually say, is that correct? Because I'll look at it and I'm like, there's something wrong there. Is that right? And it will go, oh, no, you're right. There's this error with it or something.
Yeah, it does error checking, which is cool.
Can you give me,
no.
the next thing I said was, can you give me a step-by-step on how to use this information? And then it give me a really nice 1, do this, 2, do this.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, but no, the prompts, there's one guy I follow on Twitter who's gotten really into this AI. He's a university lecturer in computing, and he's gotten into this. And basically he's found out if you encourage the AI to do better, it gives you better results like a person. So if it gives you code and you go, oh, it's a bit messy, can you clean it up? Or can you try rewrite this in a better way? It comes back and goes, oh yeah, we can do this. And it like does it better. And if you're like, oh, those comments aren't so great, can you try again? It goes, oh, let me fix that, and like updates its comments, and it's trying to please you, which is quite funny.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
I get quite excited. I'm like, I always chat to it like it's a human. And then I'm like, whatever it spits out, I'm like, good job, buddy. Can you do better? And it's like, sure thing. Let's give it another try. So when the AI rises up and
Here's my
takes
friend.
over the world, it'll be like, Carl, you were nice to me. You can live for a bit.
You're okay. We'll let you live for a bit
Well,
longer.
It'll say, good job, buddy. Can you do better? Before it shoots me in the face because I'm mining the cobalt too slowly.
Right. It was really funny as boss was taking the mickey. So they're trying to do a tablet, a sign-in tablet, and one of the guys was complaining it's going to cost like $2,000 or something, $800 to get it because you're buying a tablet, an iPad, stand, printer. Printer's like $500. Like everything's expensive. And boss says to me, he says, "Oh, can't you just use ChatGPT to create an app?" I was like, "You know what? I probably can." Create a sign-in app for a tablet, and then it comes up and gives me how to do it. It tells you to use the software. What was the software again? Why can't I find the maker of the software? I actually found the software and was, oh yeah, you can actually do this.
Brilliant.
Flutter. You can do it in Flutter. You can build a whole app in Flutter, and it's giving me the code for it.
Oh, nice.
I was like, oh, that's easy. I kept quiet. I didn't tell the boss, oh, I can go build us one because,
Oh, yeah, because suddenly you're going to be building again.
I know exactly.
And then Lee, the app is broken.
I
Well,
know,
I
that's
don't know.
exactly why I wrote up that document on the SharePoint after I did the HTML stuff. This is how I built it. This is what you do. Like, yeah, Flutter.
Don't come talk to me.
No. Yeah, you can do tablet apps using Flutter, a cross-platform framework, and it gives you the whole thing.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Right, amazing.
Oh, man. Oh, well,
Yes,
yes.
indeed.
AI is a brand new and exciting
It's so
endeavor,
cool.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's fun.
And it's just going to get even better.
Yes, it is. It's all right. I'm just reminding myself to line up my questions and get the answers lined up for the questions we had. Was it Gears of War
Okay.
we did last time?
Yeah, I think it was
Oh,
Gears
it
of
was
War.
Gears. We never give the answers to Gears. We should do that.
Yeah, let's kick off with that, and then we will jump into the fan mail before we start the news. How about that?
Okay. Because we can talking about ChatGPT not being that smart sometimes. This is a really
Yes.
good example of it not being that smart sometimes. Ahmed is really into it. He sent me something in Discord as well, but I can't look at it, dude, because you'll distract me, and then the podcast will just fall to pieces even more than it has already.
Yes, we need to have a big sign behind you that says, "Do not distract Lee."
That's right. Right.
Uh,
Gears of War, not Games of Thrones, because that's a whole different thing. Gears of War.
Yeah, Gears of War.
Gears of War.
We
We have
had
a
a
question.
quiz. You put it in the Discord, didn't you?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and people did.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
So
and
let's go through the
Sword
Gears of
does
War
look
quiz.
amazing as well. You are correct. The first question is: what is the name of the fictional planet where much of Gears of War series takes place? Syrah, Afria? No. Jacinto or Nexus?
It is Sarah.
It is Sarah. That's correct. Yes. Well, that's what GCP says. So yes. Most
Yeah,
people. What do most people say? Most people said Syrah. That's good. There you go. Actually, everyone said Syrah.
Brilliant.
Well done, guys. Main protagonists in Gears of War: Marcus Phoenix, Dom Santiago, Baird, or Coltrane.
It's Marcus, my boy Marcus.
Marcus, that is correct. And everyone in chat got it as well, which is a shocker.
Oh, good job, chat.
Which monstrous enemy species serves as a primary antagonist in Gears of War? Swarm, Locust Horde, Lambent even, or Stranded?
The Locust.
The Locust. Actually, I'll do it through here. This is better. I'm going to check that's actually what they said, even though that's most people said yes. Okay, cool. What is the name of the chainsaw-equipped assault rifle that has become an iconic weapon in the series? Lancer, Gnasher, Hammerburst, or Boomshot?
It's a Lancer.
Which game marked the debut of Gears of War series on the Xbox 360? What's everyone got? Gears of War, Gears of War 2, Gears of War 3, or Gears of War Judgment?
Gears of War.
It is Gears of War.
First one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a
Judgment is the fourth game. It's the prequel.
Yes. What is the capital city of coalition of ordered governments, COG, in the Gears of War universe? Timgad, Halvo Bay, Elfria, or Ghislaine? Pronunciations are bad, I assume.
I think it's the C. What's that one?
Ifra or something. Ephria?
Ephra.
Ephra? Ephria? Or Ephira. It could be Ephira for all I know. But that's the answer
Well,
anyway.
what's it? Okay,
Which
cool.
enemy faction emerged as the new threat in Gears of War 4 after the defeat of the Locust Horde? The Swarm, the Lambent, the Stranded, or the UIR, Union of Independent Republics?
The Swarm.
Correct. I think I skipped a question.
Yeah, and I'm good.
Yes, you
Hashtag I know Gears of War.
What is the name of the robotic companion that accompanies characters in Gears 5? Jack's bots, drone sentries.
Jack.
We're going to check. Which installment series introduced the concept of cooperative multiplayer mode with split screen or online play? Gears of War 1, 2, 3, Judgment, or 4?
See, this is a trick question because it was split screen in the first game.
Yes.
So,
Do you know what this thinks though?
what?
3.
So the AI is good, but not that good. It clearly hasn't played Gears of War.
No, exactly. Oh, I've got one here. Gears of War 4. Miss a question in Discord, actually. Gears of War 4 is who is JD's Phoenix father and central character from the earlier games? Marcus Phoenix, Dom Santiago, Damien Baird, or Augustus Cole?
Of course, it's Marcus
It's
Phoenix.
Marcus Phoenix because of the surname.
Next time you do these quizzes, you should say, make it hard. Make the
Make it
questions
hard.
difficult.
I don't want
Yeah,
to scare
make the
people
question
off, though. But I think them being
Okay.
wrong sometimes makes it more interesting.
Because then what people rant and rave at the AI.
So I actually lined up Halo for the next round, but maybe I should just do Bluey.
Yeah, Bluey. Everyone's excited about Bluey.
Do you want to do it now? Keep
The
going.
Bluey game came onto Game Pass. So yeah, let's do the Bluey quiz.
Bluey
I'm not going
quiz.
to do any answers.
No. No, that's
So
crazy. Answers will come later.
yes.
What kind of animal is Bluey? Is question 1. A kangaroo, a puppy, a koala, or a rabbit?
Yep.
Yep. Who is Bluey's younger sister? Bandit, Bingo, Rusty, or Snickers? I love the next question. What colour is Bingo, Bluey's sister? Blue, pink, yellow, or purple? What is the name of
That's all.
Bluey's dad? Oh, you're going to say? Do you know the answer to that one?
Yeah, that's all wrong.
Is it? He's like orange, isn't
Yeah.
she, or something?
I think she is, yeah. So this is your ChatGPT quiz. You should go
Yes.
to the Bing quiz after this one.
What is the name of Bluey's dad? Bandit, Bingo, Rusty, or Snickers? Do you know that?
I think so.
Oh, you're not answering it. Okay. What game
No,
are Bluey
I
and
don't want to give
Bingo?
answers away in case people don't know any Bluey trivia.
I don't know the answers to most of these questions, to be honest.
Yeah.
What of the game are Bluey and Bingo experts at playing? Soccer, tennis, tag, or keepy uppy?
Oh, I know the answer to this one.
What's the name? What is the name of Bluey's best friend who is a red healer? Chili, Rusty, Indy, or Mackenzie? Are the chat
Yep.
giving us stick in here as well? Who is Bluey? Bluey is a cartoon. Ah, okay. I know the answers. Okay, cool. What is the name of the park where Bluey and her family often play? Blue Park, Granny's Park, Rainbow Park, or Healer Park? What is the name of Bluey's school teacher? All these questions will be in Discord if you really want to go back and answer them. What is the name of Bluey's school teacher? Missy, Miss Chloe, Missy Mackenzie, or Miss Candy?
Oh,
Do you know
that's
this
a
one?
tough one.
It's a toughie. Okay. What is the name of Bluey's granddad? Bingo, Rusty, Bandit, or Snickers? It's the same 4 words each time.
Yeah, so you have to get at least one right.
Yeah, just keep saying the same answer each time. You'll get it in the end. What are the name of Bluey's mum? Chili, Rusty, Indy, or Mackenzie? It's the same 4 again. I think Chili might be a newie. Chili, Rusty, Indy,
Yeah.
Mackenzie. Name of Bluey's mum.
Yep. Okay. Interesting. So that's the entry level quiz.
Yes. I don't like to be mean to people. I like to be nice to people.
You need to make it a bit harder, I think.
Right, okay. So it starts off with what's the name of Bluey's younger sister? With answers too. Okay. Oh, this could be tricky. What is the name of the game that Bluey and her family play in the episode Grannies? Oldies, nanas, wrinkles, or fossils?
Wrinklies is the one.
Don't
So
give
it's
the answers.
oldies, nanas, wrinklies, or
Or
fossils.
Yeah. In the Grannies
very-
episode. What's the name of Bluey's dad's job? Ooh, an archaeologist, an electrician, a plumber, or an airport security? Is there yelling coming from the chat, or they've been very quiet? No,
Oh no, they're being very quiet. I think they're thinking hard, writing the questions down.
That's right. What is the name of Bluey's healer dog, who is a Bluey's best friend? The blue healer dog is Bluey's best friend. Sorry, Mackenzie, Rusty, Snickers, or Lucky? Must be lucky to be his friend. What is the name of the imaginary creature that Bluey and Bingo pretend to be in the episode The Magical Xylophone? A flamingo, a unicorn, a dragon, or a mermaid? This is way harder, aren't they? This is like proper, you know, your Bluey's stuff questions.
Yep. So this is the quiz for Bluey fans.
This is a Bluey fan quiz. What is the name of the game that Bluey and her friends play in the episode The Creek? Pirates, fairies, explorers, or detectives?
Ooh.
What is the name
Interesting.
of the stuffed toy that Bingo loves to sleep with? Is it Floppy, Muffin, Socks, or Wally?
Oh, Wally, that's hilarious.
What is the name of the episode where Bluey and her family go camping in the backyard? Going camping in the backyard, okay. Camping, tent, backyard, or sleepover? I want Tony. How are you doing, Tony? Do you know all these answers? Yeah, I still know all the answers. And I'm judging myself. Yeah, I'm judging you, Tony. What is the name of the game that Bluey and family play in the episode Keepy Uppy? Is it Keepy Uppy, balloon, volley, or bounce? Jeez. And finally, what is the name of the game that Bluey and her friends play in the episode Shadowlands? Is it called Shadowlands, Lava, Flora's Lava, or Hotspot?
So a quick question to you, Lee, and of course to the chat and everyone else who's listening. Have you ever played Keepy Uppy?
Yeah, Keepy Uppy is where you kick the ball. You kick the ball off the ground. It's a football
Yeah.
game. A soccer game, as it's probably called in Australia, but yeah, football game.
Except we don't use hands here.
No, use your feet.
I mean, we don't use our feet.
What? You got to use your feet because it's how you play the game.
No, we use the hacky sack, and you knock it with your hands.
Balloons, yeah, balloons though, yeah, balloons. I do it with balloons as well.
Ah, yes.
You play
Balloons
it over
are
the
lots of
couch.
fun.
You play it with the couch and just knock everything off the wall. All right. Well, I'll chuck all those questions into the the what do we call them, the playroom again? I forgot the name of it. It's got a stupid name, isn't it?
PTXXT or something.
Yeah, the
T-
Xbox Cast Xbox Trivia Time. The TXXTT. Can you beat Carl? So Carl didn't answer these questions this week, which was very disappointing.
Well, what the Bluey questions?
The blue questions, or mine anyway, that I put in there.
I'm gonna put them in I'll answer them in the Discord. That way, I give everyone a fair shake. No one who listens can steal my answer.
Oh, but that will, if they listen, they get a bonus. That's what I was thinking.
Maybe.
Okay. Well, shall we do the news?
Yes. Let us enjoy. Oh, but we still have fan mail.
Oh, fan mail. That's right. Okay. Fan mail.
Fan mail. Before we get to the news.
Fanus mailus.
Fanus mailus. You can email us at hello@thexboxcast.co.nz with anything you want read out on the podcast. If you keep it clean and funny, it'll have more of a chance to be read. So remember that, guys. Email us, tell us what you've been playing, or just say hi. Send us photos of yourself. We're always keen to see things.
Hiya.
So we have an email titled Sports. Dear the Xbox Cast, imagine the look on my face when I heard the phrase, "Does the Beans know sports?" Does the Beans know sports? I may not have been allowed to kick a ball around as a child due to my father's love of his garden, but I'm no sports noob. So this week I abandoned my cat adventures and turned to sports. I learned all about British cars during the British Racing Green stories in Forza Horizon 4, and I've discovered a new affection for Lotus, although BMW still has my heart for now. Carl and I also spent some time doing extreme sports, in which I won every race. Snowboarding, skiing, cycling, and wingsuiting. We even tried a new career mode involving bike tricks. And once Friendly Feb is over, I plan on going back to shooting things. Shooting can also be a sport, don't you know? Kindest sporty regards, the Beans. Thank you for the mail, Beans.
Thank you, Beans. I appreciate that.
So she might be a Lotus fan instead of a BMW fan.
Yeah, I don't
after
mind
this.
Lotus. They always break down though in real life. That's the problem with Lotuses. Like, they're known for being shoddy, basically.
Aren't all British cars known for being shoddy?
Exactly. Yeah. These are particularly good because they're building someone's shed, basically. And when you shut the door, like you just look at the door and it's just not quite shut properly, or there's something rattling when you drive. It's just not. Yeah.
Like you can stick your finger between the door and the car.
Your whole hand. You go in there. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. It's to make sure you're never locked out. You can just stick your hand
That's
in there.
right. Yeah. And no one's ever going to steal it because it doesn't run that properly. So no one's ever going to nick your car. So, yeah.
It's a feature, not a bug.
That's right. Yes. So I didn't know you knew sports, you see. I was just tiring with the same brush as Kyle and his sport ball knowledge, or that lack of.
Well, I know sports and some things. You kick balls, you get points, you win.
Or
Everyone's
not.
excited.
Or not.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
but you
you're
change
either excited or
allegiance.
you're
Don't you
not.
just change allegiance depending on which team's going to win? Isn't that how you do sport?
No. I do sport. I choose who I'm going to support before the game starts. And then for the next 90 or whatever, how many minutes the game is going, I swear blind that this is the best team in the world. And then as soon as the ref calls it, I'm like, cool, done. Has no effect on my life. Move on. Let's go
Yeah.
get something to eat. Let's go get a pie.
Let's go get pie. All beer. Okay. I don't know if I can follow that up. Might just move on.
Okay. Let's move on to the news.
To the news. Yes. Onwards to the news. We should do the charts.
Ooh, the charts are always good.
We've spent 40 minutes so far not doing the news. That's quite good.
Yeah. I mean, that's always impressive. I'm always surprised how long we can drag it out before we get to the news.
Especially when we say there's no news. We're like, oh, we'll just talk about other stuff for a bit.
Yeah, we just go on a rant.
Okay, so Fortnite's number 1. Call of Duty's number 2. Minecraft has switched places with Power World.
Oh, okay.
Is Power World dying?
Or people discovered that Palwood's building is not as good as Minecraft's.
Oh, true. No new entry, no re-entry. Dead Island 2 at number 6. It's
Nice.
awesome. It's a cool game. Game
Yeah, that
Pass.
free play weekend and then jumping onto Game Pass is
Pass,
a
yeah.
great way to get lots of people on.
For sure. Especially if the people buy the game like someone in our chat did.
Oh yes, we do. We did have someone sacrifice to the Game Pass gods for us.
Yes, we appreciate you.
Or-
We love you.
We thank God for life for his sacrifice. It was his turn this time.
I have done that for
Okay.
ages. I made a real kind of thing of doing that for a while, buying games, and then like a month later they'd appear.
Yes. The Game Pass gods, we're happy with your sacrifices.
Yes, it's good work, guys.
Now it's time for God for life sacrifice.
Yes, that's good. Thank you for taking one for the team. That means GTA dropped down 1 place. GTA 5 is now not 5th like it has been for ages. It's down to 7th.
Brilliant.
Crazy. What else is going on? Everything else is kind of just moving 1 place, down 1 place, up 1 space, blah, blah, blah. Elden Ring is shot up to 19 from 29 because DLC.
Oh yeah, everyone remembered they hadn't finished the game.
That's right. Oh no, must finish the game before the DLC comes out. Then the other games around here, nothing in re-entry. New entry of Bluey the video game, which is hence why it's Bluey this week, is at 25.
Nice.
Nice. I believe Tony's playing this game. She says it's great, but then she's Tony. Final Fantasy 14. It's very hard when they do XVR. I have to read it and go, what is X1V? Okay, 14.
Yeah,
Is a
you
new
have to
entry at
think hard.
26. Towers of Arise is a new entry at 28. Brotato has dropped to 27. The Hot Guy says it's not very good. It may look like Vampire Survivors, but it's not Vampire Survivors. It's not very good.
That's a pity.
So that will die horribly. Nothing else is jumping around. So Dead by Daylight went up 37 from 29 to 30, from 37 to 29. The finals is finally going to drop out of the charts next week. Huh? Do you like what I did?
Oh, fantastic.
Yep. Starfield is still dropping. They need to do some updates and do something with that game. It's just going to die on the. Then it's going to be replaced by Skyrim. Persona 3 and Reloaded is now at 38 from 25, so obviously I'll finish that game now. Skull and Bones is at number 37.
Down from
If
30.
ever a game needs to go on Game Pass, there it is. There is a game that needs to go on Game Pass. Skull and Bones.
Do you think Game Pass would save Skull and Bones?
I think it would do a good job, yeah. I'll jump back into it just to do... It's actually nice. It's very chilled. It's quite nice mucking around in there. I think you'd enjoy it. If you like Black Flag, you'd enjoy it because it's very simple. Like the gameplay is quite simple. Pick up thing, go to
Black Flag.
yeah, it's Black Flag. It's Black Flag and Water. It's just not a $70 game. It's not a quad A game. That's the problem.
I don't think it's a AA game.
It's not. No, it's not.
It's a Ubisoft. It's a B- at best.
It's shocking. That's what it is. A bunch of games got announced for Game Pass for this next month. Which we're doing out of order, but I just picked up news on a weird day. So this is from Feb 20th. So we've got Tales of Arise, Return of Grace, Dead Island 2 for console, Bluey the video game, so that's a 2021 and 22. Next on 27th, we've got Maneater. So maybe Simone can drop back into that game and finish it off.
Yeah, Maneater's coming back. That's interesting.
Yeah, I thought so. Madden NFL 24, new update there for you, Carl.
Oh, well, that's 24. I'm still haven't finished 23.
Yeah, you won't finish 23. Indivisible, I'm not sure what that is.
It's a maths game.
Space Engineers. Oh, it's a maths game. Space Engineers, which I believe is like a sort of sim game. And then Warhammer 40,000 or 40k, Bolt Gun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So there's some games coming out there. Look pretty good. And Dead Island was a surprise. It just appeared one day, didn't it? It was literally like announced on the 21st and appeared on the 22nd or something. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, it was insane.
Ooh. Oh, got to enter my age. I don't want to enter my age. How rude. I don't want to enter my age still. Oh, annoying website. This is going to be a really short week. Bethesda. This is actually a Steam thing, but I liked it anyway. Bethesda is going to release a 7-game Fallout special anthology with mini nuke case ahead of TV show. So, yeah, this is cool. So it's all the games. You have all Fallout games and 3D entries. So Fallout, Fallout 2, Fallout Tactics, Ultimate, Gaming Editions, Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, and Fallout 76. And a really cool looking nuke.
Yeah, it's very cool. Didn't they do something similar with the nuke for like 76 launch? Because doesn't Paul have a nuke?
They had, it does say actually 2015 they brought out a 5-game anthology in 2015.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, so this has got a couple extra games in it. And $60 actually is a really good price as well. For like a cool...
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, for kind of like a cool little... You know we're going to play the games. Or you've probably got the games already, but it's kind of cool.
Yep.
And there's no discs. Sorry, mate.
There's no discs.
No discs.
Are getting, what you get cards with
You
codes
get
on them.
cards with codes. Yep. There you go.
Oh,
7
this is a very
special
strange
collectible
feature,
Vault
Vernon.
Boy cards, and each one's a game. Yeah.
Mm.
But you'd
Okay.
play like if I don't know how I don't know what the size of it is though, but I'm assuming it's a reasonable size. It would look quite cool sat on your wall, on a shelf. For $60, that's like a not bad price for a collectible nowadays.
And that's fantastic price for a collectible these days.
Yeah. So I thought it was cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
If there ever is a game that's crying out for a Tactics remake, it's Fallout. I mean, they've got Fallout Tactics, but that's an old game. They now
Yeah.
need to remake it properly, like a proper Fallout Tactics.
Because it started off as a isometric game anyway, didn't it, back in the day?
Yeah. So the Tactics DNA is there.
Mhm.
It's just got to do it. It'll be very cool if it does.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I don't know what they're doing with
They should-
Fallout.
No, I
Really?
don't know either.
Fallout 76 is not doing much. It's there, but it's not really doing much.
Yeah. And I think everyone's hanging out for Fallout 5.
Yep. Which is not coming out soon, though.
Yeah, no, not anytime soon.
I'm getting stick from
What,
Abed in the chat. Xbox Obsidian's entertainment titles Grounded and Pentiment head to Nintendo Switch,
Yes.
which we kind of knew was going to happen. So this is just confirmation.
Yeah.
Co-op survival game of Grounded, Pentiment, medieval narrative RPG. Did you hear about the bug on the PlayStation 5 for Pentiment? It was running at
Oh,
120
yeah.
FPS.
Yeah, the bug on Xbox, because Xbox is locked at 60 and PlayStation has the unlocked to 120.
No, but it causes bugs in the game. Like the game doesn't run properly if it's unlocked. That's why they locked it to 60. It's not.
Because
It's not.
the last tweet asked me,
Hey, sorry.
the last tweet asked me was from a developer who says, one of the developers who says that they were supposed to release the 120 FPS mode across PlayStation and Xbox at the same time, but Xbox had a bug that they couldn't do.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, but if you look at the game, it doesn't really matter. You can run it like 20 FPS. It's not. It's not going to make.
Yeah,
a
it's not a
difference.
game that needs 120 FPS at all.
No, not at all.
I still think
So
that
stop
this is a
being mean to
mistake.
Xbox. It's too late, mate. It doesn't matter. It's happening. It's happened. It
But
doesn't make any
it's
difference.
happened. Yeah, but I still think it's a mistake. Just seeing the damage that's been done to the Xbox brand by this is interesting.
It's fine. It's going to be fine.
Yeah, we'll see.
It doesn't matter. We can do nothing about it. It's just happening.
No, we can do nothing about it. But if I was working with Xbox, the public perception, the damage that's been done to the Xbox brand, to the public, the general gamer person who, they subscribe to Reddit R Gaming, for instance, and that's where they get their gaming news. The general public noob person, they have now taken all the wind out of Xbox's sails for that person.
But I don't forget that most people there are PlayStation people that are just encouraging all the bad news and all the
Oh, yeah, no.
lies, rumors that are going out there.
Yeah, the news media is completely to blame as well because
Hmm.
they're PlayStation funded. I mean, Sony owns shares in RGN, so you're not going to get unbiased reporting from them. But I'm just saying the general population of gamer, the casual gamer who's like, I just want a console to sit in front of my TV, all they've heard is Xbox games are coming to PlayStation. Not this is so many, this is the games, nothing. It's just all they've heard
It
is
doesn't matter
Xbox
though.
games.
As I think Shane was right when he said, well, no matter what they say, they were screwed. Like, it doesn't matter what they said. They could have said, oh no, but it doesn't mean Halo and Forza are going to go. And then everyone would have picked on all the games they didn't mention.
Oh, no, I
So they couldn't
understand
say
that
whatever they
completely.
said they were down if they did and down if they didn't. Like, it was just one of those situations.
They could have just not, you know, like they could have just been like, actually, no, these games stay on Xbox.
Yeah, but then what happens in 5 years down the line when everyone's doing exclusives, all exclusives have gone out the window, and they decide to release them on PlayStation? Everyone's going to go, "Oh, you lied. You said they were never going to do it."
Oh, they've already lied because they said, these games are Xbox exclusive. No, clearly not.
I don't think it matters, mate. To be honest, if they're going to
No,
release
it doesn't matter.
games, little indie games can go to PlayStation. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, no, I agree. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. It's just games going off to different hardware. And I'm sure there's, the accountants and everyone has sat there and looked at it and, done it to the very last cent that they could do it. But public perception, the average gamer
Public
person.
perception of Xbox is always bad. It doesn't matter what they do; they're always bad.
Yeah, but now it's even worse.
But Microsoft do exactly the same. Microsoft's perception to the public is bad as well. It's just what they do. They have really bad PR.
Yes.
They don't know how to write blog posts. They don't know how to do productions of any sort. They always don't quite do it right. It's always like 80%, and anything they do, it's just what they do. It's Microsoft.
Yeah. But, Xbox was always kind of like kept apart from that. Xbox was always
Really? Do you remember the
removed one
Xbox One
step
release?
away.
Were you around when the Xbox One got released?
Yeah, no, that was Microsoft Xbox. That was Microsofting all over Xbox.
There you go. So
Oh, shocking.
yeah, no, this is par for the course, mate. This is why we play Xbox. I think it's because we're like the anti gamer almost sometimes to a point.
With anti-hero.
The anti-hero.
We're
Yeah.
rooting for the underdog.
Exactly.
Underdog being the $3 trillion company.
Yes, that's right. Poor Xbox struggling through.
Yeah. Oh, well.
It doesn't. Yeah, it's fine as long as games keep coming out. Diablo appeared, mate. That's amazing. Diablo has appeared on the Xbox.
Yeah, on Game Pass, that's
And Game
fantastic.
Pass, that's awesome. That's amazing.
But that good news is overshadowed by everything else,
No, it's not. Not in my world. I'm like, that's awesome. More people can play Diablo. And what else is going to come out as well? Is what I'm thinking now. That's the first one that's coming out. So what else is going to be released?
Yeah, that's
Are they
true.
going to go for
I
monthly
mean,
now? Monthly releases of all the games out there, all the Spyro and all those sort of games going to start appearing in Game Pass.
at least 2 games a month they got to,
Yeah, I think
A
so. Yeah.
Spyro, an older game plus like a Call of Duty, an older Call of Duty or something.
Oh, Grounded is going to Switch. It's just what if Grounded comes to Switch? It is going to Switch, mate. That's exactly what. I'll continue on the story before Carl did his rant. So on Grounded arrives on Nintendo Switch on April 16th for 2024 as full crossplay with Xbox and Windows. And then Pentiment arrives on Feb 22nd. So, yeah, so out there for about a week now, 5 days.
Yeah.
Interesting though that Hi-Fi Rush is not going to Switch. It's going to go to the next version of Switch. It's not going to go to that one because I don't
Yeah,
think
Switch too.
it can run it. I don't think Hi-Fi Rush is. I think Hi-Fi Rush is too hard for it to run.
Yeah. If you have a look at Half-Hour Rush, even though its graphics look simplish, Digital Foundry did a deep dive into the actual game engine, and it is impressive what it's doing in the background.
Yeah, I need to play that
Like,
game. I was waiting for Friendly Foe to finish, and I'm going to jump into it.
oh, it's such a good game. Like with the beat attacking, it's so good. It's a really fun game, and the characters are all really funny as well.
Yeah, that's cool. Also, Ahmed, what happened last week was it last week or week before?
Week before.
Week before, there was a massive uproar because Microsoft had decided to release all the games ever made to PlayStation. Well, that's what everyone decided that was going to happen. What actually happened was they released, like I said, Pentiment and Grounded and Hi-Fi Rush and Sea of Thieves. That's it, yeah. Are going to go to PlayStation and Switch, all various ways. I split them around it. People are up in arms.
Yeah. The one thing I did see about Pentiment on PlayStation was after, a couple days after launch, 0 people had played it, 0 people had wishlisted it, and 0 people had bought it.
Oh, for which game was that?
Pentiment on PlayStation.
Oh. Yeah, but I would say I would say it's a bit of a sleeper, though.
It's a very niche game.
It's a very niche game,
It's very niche. But it's also, if Sea of Thieves arrives on PlayStation and it gets, 30 people playing, I think Microsoft have then shot themselves in the foot.
Do you think this is a smart move by Phil to do this and then go to the money people? Look, it doesn't work. They don't want our games. We don't need to release them on exclusives.
Maybe. I would have chosen different games then, but I suppose...
But those 4 games are the least kind of Microsoft games almost. Like, they're so... Especially Pentiment, Hi-Fi Rush, they're fine games. They're cool games for, like, especially Switch.
Oh, yeah. Pentiment on Switch would be great.
Yeah.
It's, like, perfect for it,
Yep. Very chill. Sat on the train playing it as you're going into work. That sort of game.
Yeah, getting some achievements. Always good.
Some achievos. Oh, you hear about you have to log in with an Xbox account for playing Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, that was quite cool. Let's get the PlayStation guys in there. Then they'll be like, oh, well, you might as well get Game Pass while you're there.
Oh, yeah. Look at what's on Game Pass.
Exactly, yes. Start
Well,
emailing them.
We'll
start
see.
hammering them on the email.
We'll see how this goes. I don't trust. I still think, it's happened. We have no say. I still think it's a bad move.
I think it'll be fine. I think PlayStation can do the same ultimately.
We hope so.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening. I think they're all going to do the same. We will see, I guess, is the... Power World. Why did I grab this story? Now, I see what it was. Okay, there's a really cool Series S controller and Series S console for Power World stuff. If you love your Power World, there's a really cool custom controller here. Because they hit 25 million players. Yeah, okay.
Oh, nice.
It's kind of cool. I like it. Oh, you can click on it as well. I like the designs of the controllers. I think they're really cool looking controllers. All 4 of them are really good looking controllers.
Yeah, they look really cool. I like the color scheme. Oh,
Yeah.
I want the blue and green one.
I like the little guys in the corner. The little Power Word guys in the corner on each of the controllers. That's really smart. And a very nice job.
They look very cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I
just want to... Why is it a Series S that's got the custom Power World wrap on
always
it?
a Series S, though. Every time. They don't do Series X's, really, do they? Most of them are Series S's.
Seems strange.
I don't know. They always do it, though. Maybe they're being cheap.
Maybe they're being cheap.
Maybe being cheap, yeah. So celebrate this, Xbox is giving away a Power Film console. Special edition is device Series S. Customized artwork. This console comes with 4 controllers with 4 different Power designs. That's amazing because it's multiplayer, so you can 4-player multiplayer on the Series S.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's really cool. And you get 3 months worth of Xbox Game Pass Ultimates. What you have to do is go and find the Power World Xbox Sweepstakes hashtag. Entries close March 17th, 2024. Just be careful because this might not be available in the whole world. It varies.
Yeah, it's probably only on the States.
Sometimes they're pretty good. Depends. It does depend. Sometimes in Canada, sometimes in UK, France, and US. Like it does vary.
Hmm.
But it's really cool. I like it. Continue. Right. Dun, dun, dun. Age of Mythology, retold definitive edition is coming out.
This is fantastic.
I thought you were a mythology guy. For some reason, I thought you played this game.
Yeah, I think I played the original on PC ages ago. So
Yeah, for sure.
this is the remake, isn't it?
This is a remake. Yeah, retold it's in here. So, Xbox Change Studios is hosting a New Year, New Age live stream to celebrate everything Age of Empires and revealed updates about its future. However, not all Age of Empires. After teasing 2022, Age of Mythology Retold has been revealed. A definitive edition of the original RTS Age of Mythology will release on PC and Xbox later this year.
Oh, fantastic.
Doesn't say what year it is, does it? So it's going to be like a 50 mission campaign.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
As well as an all-new Arena of the Gods feature allows you to complete all new trials either solo or co-op with friends and take on challenges as gods built as themselves battle it out. Because that's the difference from Age of Empires, isn't it? It's got gods and stuff involved.
Yeah, it's more more gods, more mythology, less realistic.
A mystical twist, allowing players to call upon various gods to help them in combat: Greek, Norse, Egyptian, Atlantean. Yeah, I thought this was quite cool.
Very
RTS and Age of Empires heading to mobile as well, which I thought was interesting. It's not really an Xbox news, but I thought it was kind of interesting what that would play like on a mobile.
Yeah. Okay. Very cool. Because I mean, this is once they figured out the controls on the console for like Age of Empires, suddenly Microsoft's like, why don't we put all RTSs on the Xbox? We've got the control scheme sorted, so just copy paste the control scheme and away we go.
Forza's got an update. We've stopped talking about Forza because no one's playing it, Ahmed. It's very strange. Everyone seems to stop playing it. There's no one in the chat, no one in our Discord plays it, do they?
No, not really. It was really big. What, Horizon 5 or just Forza Motorsport?
4 was massive. Oh, that update there. It's for Forza Horizon, the new one, the new Forza.
Okay, Motorsport.
Motorsport, yeah. There's updates all the time for it.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's just kind of died, doesn't it? It is sad because it's an awesome game.
I had it on the Xbox. It got an update and my Xbox was like, oh, we need more space. And I thought, oh, actually, I'm probably never going to play Forza Motorsport, the new one. Just don't have time.
So Horizon 5. This is Horizon 5, this update.
Oh, yeah.
And DLC.
I'll just go back to number 4. Horizon 4 is better.
4 is good. 4 is solid, for sure. Star Wars Battlefront Collection gives you a 64-player nostalgia hit.
This is fantastic.
So the new Star Wars Battlefront the old Star Wars Battlefront Collection brings an epic galactic shooter to PS5 and Xbox, including exceptional multiplayer modes. Yeah. So, the 64-player madness.
Nice.
It does say here, probably best ever made. I wonder, is it going to give you the, because it had a really good campaign, didn't it, these? Did they have a really good campaign, or was it just multiplayer?
Battlefront is normally just multiplayer, isn't it?
Just multiplayer, yeah. Okay. So quite possible, but keeping captivated. It does say here, keeping us captivated in the Rise of the Empire campaign in Star Wars Battlefront 2 or Galactic Conquest first game.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay. But they couldn't compete with the multiplayer. Yeah, so Star Wars Battlefront Collection includes modes such as Conquest, Capture the Flag, Hunt, Assault Space, and Hero Assault. And Hero Assault is actually Heroes versus Villains. That's what they renamed it to. So,
man,
third person. Sorry, mate.
Back in the day with 64 multiplayer,
I know,
that was the big thing. Remember, and now we got what 8v8. It's a bit sad.
Is it really? Battlefront 2's more than that, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, give us back the 64 player. You know, why we're in next gen, we should be having 64 players aside.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, that'll be a fantastic battle. 63 other people that you're playing with versus 64 others. Just huge battles. That'll be great. That'll just be chaos. I love it.
It doesn't really say what date it's coming out. I think it's soon.
Yeah, I think it is soon as well.
Yeah. Because there's
Oh,
another
see?
Star Wars Dark Forces are coming out as well, isn't it? That's been redone too. And I think they're coming out basically at the same time. It's very Star Warsy. Oh,
I'm surprised with
ah.
the Star Wars. Just give me a sec. This is
Yeah.
Star Wars. I'm surprised they didn't wait for this announcement for May 4th.
May the 4th, yeah. Or maybe it's coming out May 4th.
Oh, maybe actually.
Yeah.
Surprise Game Pass drop.
There you go. Well, it wouldn't
be
be much
nice.
of a surprise, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, surprise is in the, like, your surprise birthday party. You know it's happening, so
That's right.
you just act surprised.
This is one for you, Carl. I want to know if this has happened to you. Xbox users recently discovered that one of their favourite features has disappeared. This is from The Sun, UK, which is quite funny. I don't know why I get The Sun news here sometimes, but... hundreds of users reported that wish lists have disappeared alongside all the games they've saved there. Has this happened to you?
No, I checked my wish list when I saw the news. My wish list is still fine. My question is, what type of person wish lists 300 games?
That's like
when,
all the
when
games.
you get to when you get to 25 games on your wish list, do you ever just think, stop, let's actually play some of the games, or maybe buy some of the games on the wish list?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Like what? I don't know how the wish. Yeah, I don't understand what the point of the wish list at 300 games, because that's just the store, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean that's like Control A, add to wish list. Oh, it's stupid.
It is weird though, because I would be interested to know if yours is still prompting you to say this game's on sale. That's what I was wondering, if they were turning off.
Oh. Yeah,
That
mine
was-
still pop up and saying games on sale.
This one with the story. This story is really new. This story, 26th. Yeah, it only just happened. Okay, well we shall we'll hold that one then. Just be warned, your wish list may disappear,
Yeah.
but it hasn't yet.
No, mine hasn't. Mine is fine.
Maybe it's a slow rollout for the rest of the world.
Yeah.
New
Maybe.
Zealand
With what? The bug.
Exactly, a slow rollout of the bug. This is a final story. So it's very short stories this week.
Oh, this is a very short week.
Cheaper all digital Xbox Series X reportedly launching in 2024. All white
Ooh.
Series X.
Man, this is... Oh, man, I really want an all-white Series X. But I also want one with a disk drive, because I still play some disk.
You do use your disc, I was going to say. Do you use yours? Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, I
maybe-
could be convinced to swap those for digital collections, maybe.
But how?
So because it's being all digital, do you think it's going to have a 2 terabyte internal disk?
Oh, I was wondering the same, but whether it's going to be a proper refresh. Like actually going to chuck some more storage into it and any tweaks I might do to it as well. Yeah, I don't know. I've no idea. Because there's no real information about it as well. This is all just guessing, isn't it? Will it be
Yeah.
cheaper as well? Will it be cheaper? 'Cause
Hopefully. I mean, they do
sometimes
say
drop
it
the
is
price.
cheaper.
Yeah, they sometimes drop the price, don't they, for the mid runs, because now all the parts are a bit cheaper. I don't know. It will be interesting. 2024, that's not very long as well. That's like now, if it's going to come out. Would you pick one up for Simone?
She's got a Series S at the moment, and it's working pretty well because she's only got a 1080p TV that she plays on.
Is it quick? Is it still fast?
Oh my word! It's as fast as the Series X. And in terms of, we were playing the Division 2 last night, and you know it looks like the Series X version, just scaled down.
Yeah, right. Which
Sure.
it is interesting.
Yeah, it's really nice. I mean, I've been looking at the Series S, and it's a really good machine. Perfect for anyone who's just wanting to dip their toe in Xbox or just has a 1080p TV. Fantastic.
That's it. That's the news. It's just
Man.
it's a weird
That's a-
week.
Yeah, that is a weird week. Oh well. Because it's a friendly Feb and we have It's almost over. Can you taste the end of Friendly Feb, Lee?
I've been playing Grand Tour. I've finished all the races and now going back and cleaning up all the achievements in it.
Nice. I saw you have a lot of achievement points this month,
Yes,
and I was looking at it, and I was going, man, the Grand Tour. You've been hammering that game.
yeah, it's really nice. It's very chilled because it's actually each episode is a game. It's a game for each episode. So you're literally watching the
Nice.
Grand Tour, and then when they do the car racing bit, you jump into the car, do the racy bit, jump back,
And
watch
off you
them
go.
do the Grand Tour. Then you get into a car, do racy bit, or do park it, or do whatever kind of random things that they want to do.
Cool.
It's cool. It is fun.
Nice.
Yeah, I've done them all now, all the races and all the stuff done. I just need to go back and get gold and everything. And there's a few little
Oh, yeah.
challenges of getting under like certain times.
Do
Most of
some
them,
cleanup.
yeah, clean up. Yeah, most of them are pretty straightforward. But yeah, 76 achievements I've got in that game.
Jeez, that's impressive.
Yeah, it's nuts.
That- We also have some reviews from the community about what
yes.
they've been playing for Friendly Feb. So, Oz, thank you, Oz. You've sent through a massive list of Friendly Feb games that, if you're wanting to take part next year, you can add to your backlogged, or you can add to the list of things to play. But we had Keo and Scard play A Little to the Left. And Keo says it's weirdly frustrating, and Scard said, I got too annoyed to continue. Stupid books.
So it sounds like that stupid game we got annoyed with then. Packing up, what it was called. Moving house.
Oh, unpacking.
Unpacking.
Oh, yeah. No, that was worst game ever.
Yeah, it sounds like that. It was we kind of went, oh, what, a game where you have to put stuff away? No, doesn't sound very fun.
No, it doesn't. So annoying. What a bad game that was.
Yeah.
Simone's list for what she's been playing for this Friendly Feb is House Flipper, Pentiment, Stray, and Forza Horizon 4. Along with, of course, Riders Republic.
Yes, when she kicked your ass.
Well, I mean, I let her
Multiple
win.
times. Oh, well, that's nice. A very husbandy thing to do.
Yep, I got her.
We'll check with Simone if that's actually true later on. We'll find out in Discord.
That's actually true. And then Oz sent through a massive list of games he's played this month. So get your pen and paper ready, because next year, these are the games you could jump into for Friendly Feb. There's A Little to the Left. There's F1 2013, which is stupidly hard. I don't know why you'd want to play that.
That
Bluey,
game is
the video game.
stupid.
Yeah, no.
It
that
makes you
F1 game-
angry, that game.
Yeah, it's so hard. My
Mhm.
word, it's ridiculous. Bluey, the video game, which is on Game Pass. There's Super Box Delivery Beyond the Horizon.
I can bring it up on screen.
Yeah. Word Sweeper by Pogi,
Poggy.
which looks like it's a crossword puzzle. Got World of Solitaire. You got Cat Slide Tiles, which is interesting. Railway Islands. Escape Sequence. Escape Sequence is good to save in April if you haven't played it yet, because I think that gives you like a 4,000 gamer score.
Oh, nice.
You have what? Jujubos.
Jujubos. Yeah, obviously.
Jujubos.
Jujubos.
Oh, yeah, clear. Jujubos.
Jujubos.
Truth. Bumblebee, Little Bee Adventure. Prisma Puzzle Prime. Reactor X2, which is also a game you should save for April. Tetris, which is like a play on Tetris. Trash is fun, Lee. Remember we spoke about this
Ah.
game a while ago. Trash is fun.
Yep.
Then Word Web by Pogi. I'm sure it's Pogi. Foxes Need to Eat. Doesn't sound very friendly because foxes eat chickens.
Yeah. Exactly.
A Cubic, which looks interesting. And Senchi Sokoban Quest. So thanks, Oz. There's a heap of games there. You guys can, take note. 20 games that Oz has played for Friendly Feb.
I'm impressed. That's a lot of games. There's a lot of gameage.
That's a lot of gameage. Very good for Friendly Feb. Thank you guys for taking part. We officially end tomorrow after podcast recording, which is exciting.
I'm just ordering 84 games for the April Achievement Challenge.
Oh,
Said
who
like
says that?
Toddy says that. Cobra Todd.
Wow.
Said like
Okay,
a
so
true gamer.
that's That's the New Zealand team laying down the gauntlet.
Yes, he was actually talking, going, okay, so what's better to go for, achievements or ratio?
Oh, yes.
So yeah, it's a
So-
hard call. It's a hard call.
Yeah. So now that Friendly Feb's wrapping up, what is your strategy for April Achievement Challenge?
And how often do I tell you my strategy? How has this ever worked for you before? Ask me this question.
Well, you got to tell the listeners. I'm just here.
Oh, you're just asking the question. You're like the interviewer, where you're not really listening to the answer. You've already moved on
Yeah,
to the next
exactly.
question. Yeah. Oh, you know me.
Yep,
I
so
don't really
there
have
we
a strategy. I just kind of follow you to see what you're doing.
Oh, yeah. You're going to be surprised this year.
Oh, really? Okay. 100K.
I think you're
Gonna
gonna
get-
look at what I'm doing and go, "Oh, Carl's going where I can't follow."
Ratio to be damned.
Oh,
But last week I was
because-
ratio focused, so maybe this week or last year I was ratio focused, and maybe this year I won't be
Yeah.
ratio focusing. I don't know. I just do it whatever mood I'm in. Sometimes I get into mood just to game, and sometimes I go in the mood to like actually just clean up and actually get some decent ratio
Yeah.
stuff. It does depend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to shoot. No, like I don't want to get to the point where I just poke myself in the face with a fork because I've played so many bad games. So I don't think that's a good place to be.
Oh, yes, no, that's a shocking place to be. Trust me, that was me last year.
Yeah.
Oh, what a
I know, it
slog.
was hurting your soul. I could tell it was hurting your soul. I did like giving you a little nudge at the end, though, just to make sure you were paying attention. That was good.
Oh, jeez. And then, yeah, after April, I think it's May, you just take the month off of gaming. Just like, I've played every single bad game known to
You did
man. I
well.
just need to go
What's
away and
really
go
good, though,
outside.
is I didn't play as many bad games as you, so I can play all the games you played last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to figure out what's going on. Oh, well. So,
And
April
also-
Achievement Challenge.
And also, the
next
only
one
time
coming
you're
up.
competitive is against me in April Achievement Challenge, as far as I can work out.
I've got to beat you.
I know.
I don't know what it is. It's just.
I think it's
just
'cause I
know
did,
if
like-
I don't beat you.
Didn't I win like
Oh.
3 in a row or something? I think it just hurt your soul a little bit. You're like, no, I can't let you win every
Yeah.
single time. So,
The amount of stick that you give me when you beat me is not worth it. So I just have to win. Oh, it just grates my soul.
it's so good. It's so good.
Okay. So yeah, get ready for April Achievement Challenge. That's coming up in like a month's time. And yeah, if you're looking for the rules, check out our website. We normally have about 4 different competitions going, different achievements. So one is what? Most gamer score. Then it's
Ratio.
most ratio. What's the third one? Most achievements unlocked.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I don't think that's
Yeah.
one actually, no,
And
because
then-
that's just someone with really low ratio. That's what wins that one.
Yeah. And then it's steps. The fourth one is always
Oh,
steps. So
steps.
we encourage you guys to get out and do some stepping. And
Um,
we're bringing back the teams. So you are in the team of your country.
the country
and you're
you
going to-
reside in while you're playing, not where you're from. Or where you're going to
Yes.
go on holiday for 2 weeks. Cameron.
No, it doesn't count. It's where you're from originally.
No, where you're living at the time. Because you'll be
Yes.
South Africa on your own house.
Yeah, no, that'd be a bit sad. I think I'm the only South African that owns an Xbox.
Probably. They can't afford them, can they? They haven't got electricity.
There's no electricity, so
No
there's no
internet.
point.
The internet's not good enough for them to download a game.
Oh, shocking. So yeah. All right. New games, Mr. Lee.
Oh, here we go.
The
Here we
final
go.
stretch. You
No.
had less news this week. I have 4 games for you
No,
tonight,
this is good. We're down below 3 hours, which is nice.
which is nice. Yeah. Let's see if we can finish this under 2 hours. What do you think?
I think so.
Do you have
If you've
hope?
got 4 games, I'm just going to log in so I can actually bring up the games. So give me 1 moment, please, caller.
Lee's just double checking the games.
'Cause
Talk amongst yourself, chat.
OneNote does not
And tell
like
us-
OBS.
Yeah, but
And
you
every
guys should tell
time-
us your strategy for April Achievement Challenge.
Beat Lee. That's what they keep saying in chat.
Beat Lee? Is that it? Is
That's
that
all
the-
there is there. I can beat Lee. I'm going to beat Lee. We must beat Lee. Wow.
Oh. NZ is going to be in trouble this year, says the Beans. Why is that
everyone's picking
Beans?
because everyone picks on me. This always happens though. Whenever there's games come out, like this people choose game for me. It's always the worst game ever made. You all get your
Oh.
comeuppance. Don't worry. One day.
Oh, brilliant.
I'm ready.
So, yeah. Also, if you're having a look at our calendar for the year, in case you want to take part in our events, go to www.thexboxcast.co.nz/events, and you'll see everything we run throughout the year. You can jump in and have some fun. Have some fun with us. Join our Discord. Chat to us. Tell us what
Yeah,
you're doing. Give us your
Discord.
strategy. I'm eager for strategies because I haven't had any planning this year.
Yeah, well, that's how I normally do it. So welcome.
Welcome to the no planning.
Yeah, welcome to the planning world. It's best not to plan. Just let it happen. Ask
Just
ChatGPT.
yeah, let it happen.
Just ask.
If you could get ChatGPT to scan your Xbox library and then be like, organize the one with like the easiest achievements that I can go for right now. And then you hook your controller up to the computer and then you tell ChatGPT to actually play the game for you. Hey, that'd be great. You can then play all the bad games while you're at work.
Oh, perfect. I like it. I might get Barney to
Yeah,
do it.
hey, I was playing the game.
Is Barney playing on my tag allowed?
If Barney plays on your tag, I think you win the entire challenge.
Oh, okay. I'll get on that. I'll teach him. He hasn't got opposable thumbs, though.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. That's why you'd win.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Wow.
So, new games coming out this week.
Yes.
The 4 games that we
Four
have.
games. All that's coming out is only 4 games coming out this week that we care about.
Yep. These are the games that I care about. No one. That's the bar. Do I care about this game? Yep. Is the name funny? Yep. Is it gonna annoy Lee? Yep. Right. Tick tick tick. Then it makes the list.
Can anyone sign into the Xbox website? Or is it just me not being able to do it?
I don't know. Let me double check. I was on the Xbox website before.
Oh, I can't log in though. Like the sign-in buttons doesn't do anything.
Oh no, the Xbox website's broken. I get service unavailable. So that's good. That's wonderful.
The bloody interns are going to get fired
love
at this rate.
And the fact that the Xbox Wire has let its certificate lapse as well, which is shocking.
Oh, it's just,
I get the feeling Microsoft is not
it's just not
prioritizing
watching,
Xbox.
Yeah, they're not following the ball. Ball's been dropped.
Shocking. So kicking us off this week is Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons remake. So this was released back in 2013, and now they have remade it. It is the same game with, I believe, the same puzzles with a fresh coat of paint.
It does look awesome. Did you play the original?
I did play the original. I think I played it for one April Achievement
I
Challenge.
No, I don't know. I thought I played one, but it must be another one where you got 2 controlling 2 guys at the same time. I think that's another game though.
Oh yeah, definitely check out A Brother Tale of Two Sons. It's a cool game. It's a nice little touching story. Fantastic mechanics actually, because each thumbstick controls a different brother, and so you have to do the puzzles that way. Really cool.
It looks nice.
The
I
graphics,
like it.
I must say, look really cool. They've done a good job with it.
Yeah, cool. Good start. Good solid start.
Yeah, solid start, right? The next game also comes in piping hot. It is Cook Serve Delicious, which
Wow.
I'm pretty sure we've had Cook Serve Delicious
Is it a
released on
mobile
Xbox
game?
before. I'm pretty sure we've had Cook Serve Delicious 2 released on Xbox before, but who knows? So it's a deceptively easy game to learn, but incredibly challenging to master. You're owning a rundown 0-star cafe, and you got to turn it into a 5-star world-famous restaurant.
I like these sorts of games. I don't know if this will be very good, but I do like these sorts of games.
They're nice, kind of mindless games, you know?
Well, there's always a mission, isn't there? There's always stuff to do. But they kind of get to a point where it's just too much stuff. You're like, I'm done now.
I just can't care.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Can't care.
So, yeah, Cook Serve Delicious.
Okay, interesting. I'm not sure why you picked that game.
Right. Emerging from the shadows is Star Wars Dark Forces Remaster.
Did you play this back in the day?
I don't know if I did or didn't.
Oh, I did. I played this game lots.
Was it good?
Yeah, it's awesome. Star Wars.
It's Star Wars. I'm having a look at it. So it is the remaster. It looks like it was done with pixel art.
Yeah, interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know what it was originally. It was all very bitty like it was all squarey, kind of Quake original look to it when running around.
Yes, it looks very much like the first Doom.
Yeah, for sure.
Star
Oh, yeah,
Wars
yeah.
Dark Forces Remaster. Nice. Oh, it's done by Night Dive Studios. Guess who owns Night Dive? if I
No
remember
idea.
correctly.
Don't know.
Sony, PlayStation. They're a
Oh,
PlayStation stream.
that's fun. Aren't they doing the other
Yeah.
one though that they're failing to do?
Yeah. That one
That's
that doesn't exist.
yeah. That was. I heard someone talking about it, going, "Yeah, I think they just said, oh, we could do that." When, oh, that's a great idea. Why don't you talk about it? And then all of a sudden it was going to happen, and they're like, "Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, this is
Well,
quite hard. Whoa, whoa, whoa."
well, calm down.
It's
Let's
not
not get
happening
ahead
now.
of ourselves.
Yeah, it's not going to happen now
We
though.
said it would be a good idea if we did it, not we are doing it.
Yeah. Someone reckons they actually just put a demo together or something of it, saying they could do it, and all of a sudden it was happening.
Oh, fantastic.
People panicked. Okay. So yes,
Last
Dark
on our
Forces.
list for the new games is Colorful Boy, spelled B-O-R, so it's boy.
Boy.
Colorful Boy.
I would imagine this is how you spell it.
Yeah, boy. What's up, boy? Prepare for an adrenaline-fueled journey like no other, apparently. This captivating platformer boasts 63 levels of intense gameplay filled with Tetris traps. Colorful Boy will push your skills to the limit and deliver an unforgettable gaming experience. Are you ready to conquer all the challenges and become the ultimate platforming champion? I don't know why it's called Colorful Boy, because at any one point there's about 3 colors on the screen.
But maybe it's because each level is a different color. Maybe
Yeah, maybe.
they've used all 64 colors available to them. And their CJ or
Well-
EJ, was it EJ with 64 colors or something like that?
Yeah, all 64 colors. Good job, guys.
Yep. Well done. Get to the
Well
flag
done.
to progress. It's just interesting.
Interesting is not a word I'd use.
Okay.
Shocking is the other word.
You did well. You did well. You were doing well. You had a really good bit in the middle. And then I felt like you fell off a little bit at the end.
But the name, Colorful Boy. Boy.
Yes. Yes.
It's funny.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
well,
cool.
that-
Well, that's it.
That's all I have to offer you this week.
That's interesting. Thank you for your
Last-
offerings.
Short, sharp, and sweet.
Should we
So-
get out of here? Like at a reasonable hour?
Indeed. I think it's a good idea. So,
Maybe next week I'll bring more news.
yeah. So, guys, get out there and start creating some Xbox news, and we'll start reporting on it.
Rumors are good.
And also, yeah, just fire up Twitter and just start a rumor. If you can get like 50,000 likes on the rumor, hey, we'll talk about it next week. And that's easy, apparently.
I did it. I told everyone that
Yeah, exactly.
Elden Ring was coming to Xbox and the Game Pass, in fact, and the world ended. It was amazing.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So yeah, go out there and just lie on the internet for entertainment purposes, and we will
And
talk
then
about
tweet
it.
us in it, and we'll talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's lots of fun. But other than that, remember you can email us fan mail. Guys, give us some fan mail. Whatever it is. It could be a picture of you and your cat. It can be a picture of you and your Xbox. You could give us a game story.
Whoa!
Whatever
What
it is.
cat on Xbox?
A cat sitting on an Xbox. Or even better, an Xbox sitting on a cat.
Maybe 2 Xboxes with a cat in between it, like an Xbox sandwich.
Oh yeah. Like cat bookends.
Yes. Ted on Xbox. We can do Ted Xbox. Maybe a PlayStation on fire for whoever said they had a PlayStation earlier. Like, does it burn?
Ah, yes,
What is the melting point of of a PlayStation 5? That would be a good video to send us.
Take a video of you turning it on and just like watch all the dust come out of it because you haven't turned it on in weeks or months.
Play Halo on your PlayStation, maybe. Just annoy Carl.
All right. So let's get out of here, Mr. Lee. To everyone on the live stream, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for chatting and having fun with us. To everyone who knows the bluey answers, jump into our Discord
Oh,
when
yes.
the quiz goes live.
I'll chuck that in.
Give us the bluey answers. That'll be great. And yeah, everyone else who listens later, thank you guys for downloading the podcast and listening or watching wherever you are. If you're watching on YouTube or Twitch or whatever, leave a comment. Tell us where you're from, what you are. Join our Discord. We're lots of fun on Discord, I'm pretty sure.
We are fun.
Last time I
I've been
checked, we
cleaning
were.
up the YouTube channel as well. Have you noticed? If you go in there,
Oh, I
there's
need to
actual
double check.
titles, and I recreated the little thumbnails with season 8 on as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that was exciting.
Oh,
I'm
brilliant.
from
Okay.
Earth. Are you really, Oz?
Yeah, no, I don't believe that for a
No,
while. So
we don't believe you. And Hamed, thank you for turning up, bro. It was awesome to see you again. It's been a while.
yeah, lots of fun. So yeah. All right, that's our show for this week, guys. Remember, you can follow us just about everywhere you can find podcasts. We're on Twitter, or Twix is what people are calling it these
Is that
days.
what people are calling it now, is it?
Yep,
Or is that
Twix.
just what you're calling it?
Join us. Join us on Twix. We have a
God.
Patreon if you like what we do and you want to support us. We have a website where we put most of our information. And yeah, we live stream. So if you can tune into the live streams when we do, it's always fun to have you in the chat and you can chat to us. And of course, we have our Discord, which is full of different random weird events like this quiz. And we put our community events in there. And also, if you're keen to watch the podcast live without any of the pressure that Twitch or YouTube gives you, you can jump into the special Discord room and watch the podcast live. Also, our Discord has 1080p streaming if you want to join.
And Cobra Todd's been in there the whole thingy
Yeah, the whole
podcast.
time. So, yeah, you can join us, and it's basically the podcast without the fluff.
The
So, I
important
mean, there
bits.
are benefits to the Discord. I'm just saying, join our Discord.
You do miss
We're
my
fun, I
amazing
promise.
screen changing though.
Yeah, you missed the
One.
Lee screen changing, and basically you just watch our faces for 3 hours. Hi.
Hi.
So, Mr. Lee, where can people find you?
I'm still doing the podcast on Sunday. I'm doing the stream. This week we did what's it called? It's a space one. It's really good. Expanse. There you go. That was a bit slow. We did the Expanse, and last week Rocket said, "Can we both have a spaceship each?" Because we knew we were going to do Expanse, and Paul's like, "Yeah, sure, we can have a spaceship each." So have you seen the Expanse? Have you seen any of it?
I've started watching one episode and I just can't get through the first episode.
Okay. So there's a bunch of main characters on Expanse. So what we were allowed to do was choose one character to be with us in our little 2-man spaceship. So I
Oh,
picked Naomi, I think it was called. I think she's called. And we then went and took on some pirates. We were protecting this spaceship. We took on some pirates and took those out. And then these stealth ships appeared. And it was way harder to fight, but it was quite fun. It was flying around, shooting torpedoes and strafing stuff. And yeah, it was really
very
cool.
cool.
Real fun, though. Doing spaceship fighting is actually quite good kind of thing to do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we did
Nice.
it. We didn't die. Spaceships did not blow up.
Oh, well done. I'm
Paul,
impressed.
Paul was disappointed because I managed to do really good rolls at the beginning. He sent 16 torpedoes at us two. And we could only shoot 2 torpedoes at a time to take out the torpedoes, to pick them out. And we managed to take out 15 torpedoes before they got to our ship we were protecting. Paul's not very happy. And because we did it so well, he then set some pirates on the other side, and he expects us to be messing around with the torpedoes still. So the pirates were going to get to the ship we were protecting. But we were so good that we managed to get to the pirates and take all those out. And he was like, "Oh, you've kind of taken all my stuff out. Right, that's it. I'm bringing more things in." And then he brought in some really hard stealth ships to attack us, which were hard. They were really hard guys to take out. Yeah, we were awesome. Like, rolling was amazing. I was just going on really high rolls all the time. But then by the end of it, Paul's doing really high rolls. So it kind of like... Yeah,
Oh,
it's
man.
cool. It's fun though.
That's
Expanse
fantastic.
It's a fun game of playing spaceships. It's cool. It's a bit different to normal role playing and stuff like that.
Yeah, it sounds fantastic. Like
Yeah.
lots of fun.
Yeah, for sure. I think next week we're going to do maybe Lord of the Rings, but in Fantasy Age, not in Pathfinders. He reckons that the characters are going to be slightly better.
Okay.
Yeah, so slightly different engine for doing those Lord of the Rings characters. I don't know. We had a bit of a discussion. We couldn't really decide. Maybe Lord of the Rings. I'm not sure what's happening this Sunday now. Who knows?
Oh, yeah. So you're just going to pitch up.
Oh, Paul will tell us what's happening. I'll just make up stuff. Annoy Paul. That's kind of my main mission, really, to annoy Paul. And do all his good work he puts in for the whole week.
Nice. So you just go on podcasts to annoy people.
Yes. That's right.
Lee, the professional annoyer.
The best thing is, so I often go, for some reason I get quite good at like interrogation or something like that, or finding out information or searching. And there's a certain role you can do where you get extra points for finding out information, like you spend skill points. And somehow I always manage at the very beginning to get really high skill points. And all I do is go, "I want more information." And Paul's like, "I haven't thought about the more information. Now I'm going to have to make up more information." and you're forcing me to kind of because he's got those like really loose stories made up, which would be fine if I didn't want more information. You know, we're going to go and rescue a unicorn. He's like, yeah, cool. But I get more information. He's like, all right, now I've got to work out the name of the unicorn, who's looking after the, where the unicorn came from, what the unicorn's brother was called, all this really useless information.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. So every single time I go, oh yeah, I'll have more information, Paul, and he's like, oh, right.
Just rolls his eyes.
He does. He says the amount of times you just go off on a complete tangent, which I wasn't expected as well. I just go on a tangent because you kind of get stuck in a bit of it. Because obviously he's thinking one thing, you're thinking something else, and you just end up getting stuck in a bit of a tangent, and it's the opposite way to the tangent he wants you to go on. It's great.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, troll the game master. You know, that's what you got to do.
Yep. That's what you have to do. That's basically the whole point of D&D.
Hippo HQ is a YouTube channel. We'd go and do it on.
Yeah.
That's the best place. Or my Lee Howard 25. I put it on there as well. My Twitch account's getting a bit of hammering recently, which is good. Getting some decent content up there.
Oh, fantastic. Good job. Yeah, I streamed to Twitch for the first time in a while, and yeah, goes okay.
How was that? Was that okay?
Yeah, I mean, Chili popped in and she was surprised. But other than that, it's just, it works. I'm pretty impressed with the internet we have here. It's not on the terrible NBN that's around Australia. It's using short throw 5G wireless.
Oh, okay. And that's okay, is
buildings.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I mean, it's perfect. We get perfect quality.
And the ping's
live streaming,
okay?
so it's
Ping's not too bad?
Oh, the ping is better than NBN. I think when I was playing Halo, the ping I was getting in games is like 20 milliseconds.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah, awesome. I don't know what you're talking about. I get ridiculous internet here. Like, it's insane here.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. Do you have hyperfiber or not yet?
No, I don't need it. Yeah, we have it here, yeah. What's that, 10 giggy or something?
Oh, yeah, hyperfiber, 8 gig synchronous.
8, yeah. It's
Get it?
available. I'm pretty sure it's available here.
You should
I
get
don't know if I need it, though. Not sure if I need
it. No, you should get it, and then you get Wi-Fi 7. Oh,
right.
That's the dream.
None of my gear would notice anything over a gig anyway. It's pointless.
No, I know. It's
I'd
funny,
have to
though.
update all my networking gear just to go and say, now I can do it internally really fast. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You can find me at Zarkras on Twix and Xbox. And if you're looking for the spelling, click on the link in the episode description because everything is there. So, to everyone that's been listening, thank you guys for hanging out. We have been the Xbox Cast, and we'll see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night.
Hello.
And we're back.
Oh, what's he doing?
Oh, what broke what?
Ahmed sent me a link of him explaining this image on you. What is it
Are you
thinking?
showing the screen? No.
I don't know if I can.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. How interesting. I'll chuck it onto you as well.
Oh, cool.
Can I download it? How I can do this? Oh, I can save it. I don't think there's nothing interesting on there. I'll give it to you. We'll check in chat just in case you like. Kyle. Go, send. Okay. Elden Ring. Cool. Have you completed, are you playing this from the start or just, oh, just started it?
Right. Yes, indeed.
A boss. A boss or the boss. Just a boss generally. I've sent you a thing in chat in Discord, mate.
I'm having a look now.
The grind. He's doing the grind. It's interesting.
Just watching the video now.
Mm-hmm. Who else is in the chat? The boss is normally Dusty. Oh, it's Cobra Todd had the PS5.
Oh, well. On that note, I think it's time we get out of here, Mr. Lee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a good time. Cheers, chat peoples.
Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. You guys are legends.
Bunch of legends. Have a good night, mate.
Legends.